we put a lot of work in this week in practice, and our good habits showed and it paid off. So, I'm looking forward to practice tomorrow, watching film today, and trying to get better, trying to take the next step.
What's the biggest takeaway from the run that you guys were able to put together there at the end of the first half?
I would say it's just we have a lot more in us. We have a lot more energy, a lot more confidence. It's a lot more desire. Seeing how we were, the bench was crazy. The energy on the court was crazy. We were doing everything we needed to do. It wasn't perfect, but it was definitely a big step for us. So just saying that and what we can do, I feel like we're just going to continue to keep doing it.
Had you guys been frustrated a little bit off the 2 losses and kind of some of the spurts of cold spells that you guys had during that time?
I wouldn't say frustrated. We watched a lot of film in those days before and after those games, so we just focused on trying to get better. I mean, we're definitely enjoying the process. Seeing games like that yesterday, shows a lot of hard work, a lot of perseverance, and a lot of that stuff is starting to pay off. So we're enjoying it. I mean, I wouldn't say frustration. I don't think this team looks at it like that. We look at it as learning experiences, just getting better each game. That's what we're focusing on. So we have a bad game. We come back and look at film the next day and get better. I mean, I don't think frustration would be the word.
Having a week off and sort of getting finals over with, does that sort of refresh you guys a little bit?
Definitely keeps us more focused. I don't usually go to the library, but I was in the library a lot for finals week, staying up all times of night, just trying to get these finals over with. And now we have time to rest. We have time to focus on the season. Definitely focus more with each other, hang out more with each other, get closer, and that's what's been happening since finals been over. A couple people been hanging around the hotel rooms together, just when we have free time, and just saying that it's comforting. Just knowing that we're all here with each other. We're over break. I know nobody's here, but we got each other, and that's enough.
Does that help on the court, kind of building those relationships with you guys?
Definitely. Chemistry is huge, especially in basketball. Chemistry is huge. So if you know your teammate and y'all close and everybody's connected, I think it definitely translates over to the court. So the more connected we are, the better chemistry we have, the better we'll be on the basketball court.
As you're building that chemistry, have you guys noticed kind of what has been the spark in terms of the energy, where it's coming from?
Yeah, I mean, we basically know what we need to do. We know where the spark is going to come from. Sometimes it comes from Josh. Sometimes it comes from Mike. Sometimes it comes from me. It comes from different places, but we know what we have to do to get a spark. And I think yesterday showed that.
Just knocking down some shots, what does that do for you guys?
I mean, it gives us a lot of confidence, We practice for, not making shots. So, when we make shots, it's like, wow, okay, now we got a little bit of cushion so we can, it gives us a little bit more confidence when we're making shots. So, we focus more on the defensive end because we're making shots. So, when we making shots, it's tough. We're tough to beat.
You guys shared the ball really well yesterday. What do you think kind of went into that? Was that an area of focus going into the game?
Every game we try to get 20 or more assists. That's kind of a team goal. But just like Shep said, people were making shots. People were looking for others sharing the ball. Second half, they started pressuring a lot, so it gave us more like 2-on-1 opportunities, 3-on-2 opportunities, and we were making them. So. And especially in the first half, Peyton and Shep got it going, and just kept finding people. Just kept people kept filling their spots correctly, driving the ball, jump stopping, just having patience. That was definitely a thing that got us going with assists. It's just Tony has an ability to play at his own pace, and he can play at whatever pace that is. It can be fast, it can be slow, he can do whatever, and that definitely got us going. I think he had 6 assists or something like that, and he just waits. Waits for the right opportunity and takes advantage of it.
Josh, how good does it feel to be back out on the court? Are you kind of where you want to be in terms of your growth this season?
It definitely feels a lot better than it was when I first was playing with the brace on. And just being back on the court with my teammates, being able to hang out with them more and stuff like that, it just feels great. And then I'm just trying to get my conditioning better. People getting a little sick because of the weather, and being out for a while, it definitely got to me. I wasn't able to do a lot of exercising because of my leg, but it's definitely getting there. I'll be there soon.
Looking at some of the charges that Terrence has kind of been able to take throughout the season, how much does that get the team going when you guys see him do that?
It definitely gets us going. Attitude plays, charges, dives, stuff like that gets us going. Gets the bench really into the game. So when Terrence does it a lot. So we look for him to do things like that, and that's another spark. That's another spark that he could give us. So when plays like attitude plays like that happen, we get going from things like that, and we get more stops and we hit more shots. So the stuff like that start runs for us.
Some of the adjustments you guys had to make when St. John's threw the full court press at you guys?
Just run our plays, our press breaks. Just everybody get to their spots, get to an open spot, move the ball. I know we had a lot of turnovers in the second half, but that was more because of us than the pressure they were doing. We were just getting sped up for nothing, honestly, because we go through press breaks all the time. We practice it in practice every day. But that's just us.